A recent IGN article covered the announcement of a Stardew Valley tournament being run by the game's creator Eric Barron, alongside a prominent YouTuber in the Stardew Valley fandom, Unsurpassable Zed. What sets this apart from other games attempting to become esports is the relatively calm atmosphere of Stardew Valley. Oh, and also a $40,000 prize pool. The IGN article focuses mainly on the rules that have been set up to dictate how competitors will earn points to determine a final score, but also on the surprise that this particular game could even be an esport. It ultimately concludes that the popularity of the game was the key to this transformation. Popularity, however, somewhat misses the point. Any game can be turned into a competition, so long as there's a way for players to set and agree upon a goal. All games are literally sets of rules toward achieving a goal, not just video games. Popularity is irrelevant. So long as one person decides they want the glory of being dominant at a game, that game becomes an esport. Perhaps nothing exemplifies this better than speedruns. You heard me right. Speedruns are esports. No matter how obscure the game, from SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom to Cooking Mama on the Nintendo 3DS, any and every game is a candidate for a speedrun challenge. Everyone participating in speedruns strive for a single goal, to be the fastest player of a game in the world. And I would argue that speedruns are an even more intense esport than any of the games we traditionally see as esports. Other esports like StarCraft, League of Legends, or Guilty Gear may have things like local, national, and international tournaments. However, these competitions are isolated in time and regulated by official organizations. But speedruns are the Wild West. For one, you must completely understand a game to even be marginally competitive. You often have to know exactly how to break the game while still maintaining control over that broken mess. For two, you must meticulously document everything you do, every bit of software, every bit of hardware you use, and the exact category of speedrun you attempt. A competitor must instead prove themselves to the crowd because there are no judges. And you can trust that the Coliseum is always ready to drop the thumb. But do you know what the most intense part of speedruns are? What sets them apart from all other esports? The competition never stops. At any hour of any day and anywhere in the world, someone can step in and usurp your place as champion. Chances are, right now, a speedrun is happening for your best game. Every competitor is out for blood, working tirelessly to behead the reigning champ. Speedrunning is truly a no-holds-barred death game, an e-blood sport, and all video games can be turned into speedruns. So that means all video games are blood sports. Okay, facetiousness aside, trying to set a definition for esport distinct from other games is somewhat of a misunderstanding of the nature of games themselves. Yes, games are things that can be played just for fun, but they are also skills played for mastery and therefore can be turned into competition. Competition is itself very engaging and enjoyable because it pushes us to become better than we were before through purely intrinsic motivation. For all of my hyperbole, the speedrunning communities around different games are wonderful places. People spend their precious free time contributing to every aspect that makes speedruns possible. Not just the speedrunner themselves. People document and explore different hardware. They research and test potential new exploits. They can even reveal things about the nature of a game's programming and expression that not even a game's own developers could have imagined. While holding a world record is no doubt a competition, the work that goes into making these record-breaking performances happen in a massive collaborative effort by the speedrun communities. And while contested and controversial submissions are bound to happen, everyone involved knows that they are working toward the same goal. And speaking from personal experience, trying to speedrun a game you like just for the heck of it, without all of the fancy tricks, is also just a fun way to play. Media within an hour, so this is pretty rough. Of course, in my last run, Vicar actually got to heal, which isn't great. Get some stamina back. You should try it sometime. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and consider buying my books. And remember, stay true.